currently actually Fernando Alfonso is sitting in P1.
Yeah, he certainly is. Fernando driving for Team Purple. Of course, if you are only just coming into this series for the first time as a spectator, the drivers have been divided into teams, and there's an even spread of iRating throughout each coloured team. Team Purple, of course, being Fernando Alfonso's team. And he's one of the drivers that's been very spectacular in this series. Not afraid to go for those big dives, especially here at that bus stop chicane. Of course, the original configuration of that chicane in sort of pre-2018 was a lot quicker, and there were some complaints about the curbs at those high speeds. So what NASCAR did was they tightened up that chicane, and I actually really like the flow of this circuit. I know I have a video on my own YouTube channel decrying the old Charlotte road.
Last effort, as I believe we see Fernando Alfonso sneaking around. Yep, there we go. He's parked up as well. Currently resting in P1, so certainly a good day for him. Definitely a position you'd like to be.
It's going to be a very interesting one indeed. But it's Team Blue and Team Purple on the front row as the safety car prepares to come into the pit lane. And Fernando Alfonso will control the start here. Race 1 of round 4 of the Almeida Racing League is getting ready to go. When do they get the green flag? Right now, as they're coming through those final 2 turns. Here's the opportunity. And it looks like Matt Larkin got the better jump off the line. He's got the outside into turn 1. Alfonso's going to try and stick it up the inside there to try and keep the lead from him. Behind him, Moran and Hendricks still side by side for third. Keep an eye out for the red car as well of Jan Jančík. He's going to be all over the back of Michael Dowden in the second of our green cars here as they make their way through the infield for the first time. Looks like everyone's gotten off to a clean start though, Zippy. This is exactly what we wanted to see.
That was absolutely fantastic, not just from the drivers, but from my co-host, Mr. Reescard. Incredible work. Just, you know, reinforcing the fact of why you're so good at what you do, as that did sound like somebody just got it wrong. I got a little bit of a warning there for Ita Fernandez Blanco, and one of the very few orange cars has sadly had a collision with the wall. We'll get a little bit of a look at that very shortly, but right now, Fernando Alfonso has taken the lead. He's managed to hold it off of Matt Larkin, who's right behind him. Andrew Moran, he's up one position all the way up into third, and very much under pressure there from Sammy Hendricks, as Hendricks is there trying to make a move on the inside of that Jan Jančík.
Oh, no!
Oh, dear.
Off he goes. Yeah, Jan Jančík unfortunately spinning
that
there.
occasion, but we're going to head back to this lead battle as Fernando Alfonso very heavily under attack, and it looks like Andrew Moran looking to try and get in there, but the pack has already separated. The top 5 absolutely pulling away in the field, and you can see here Fernando Alfonso is going to have to defend with everything he's got, and then not only that, he is heavily outnumbered. He's the solo purple car up there running with 2 greens and 2 blues, so much, you know, could almost do with a bit of an allyship at this point as this race continues and starts to get even spicier as we're on lap 2.
Oh man, this is going to be an absolutely chaotic race if what we've seen continues here. The blue cars of Hendricks and Larkin trying to defend from Michael Dowden, who gives Larkin a bit of a tap there, and that is make that 2 cars that have completely lost the front bumper.
We're going to check in with the leaders. Oh my gosh, that was incredibly close cornering there from Fernando Alfonso, who I have to admit I've seen running elsewhere in the BMW M2 for the Almeida Academy. I was doing some testing and saw him running what appeared to be a entirely Brazilian league, and he was very potent in that league as well, so certainly getting a lot of seat time here in the M2.
Yeah, certainly seems this car suits him very well. He has dominated this race so far.
And certainly Fernando Alfonso has had the race that he's really been looking for. As it looks like Hendricks has all of a sudden come back into play now. Fernando Alfonso did have a huge gap earlier on. I wonder if he's took a scenic route at some point, but now it's going to be a battle to the checkers, but will it be wreckers? You can see there, they're getting ready to head down onto the bank section of the circuit, and Fernando Alfonso is really going to have to hold on. Sammy Hendricks has been absolutely on fire today, but is that fire going to burn the whole place to the ground? They're going to have to keep it clean as they head down on the final lap.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened to Alfonso here. I think it might have just been a really good run from Sammy Hendricks. That's the last opportunity that Hendricks is going to have for a clear pass. But if Alfonso makes a mistake on the exit of the chicane, Hendricks could have a run at him here. They both get a good exit, but it seems it is with Fernando Alfonso. And Hendricks is just too far back for a big move. Well, let's see if Team Blue can get the win, or can Team Purple. Just 2 corners to go as they make their way to the finish line for this race. A great battle on the final lap, but Fernando Afonso is going to come out on top over Sammy Hendricks.
Yeah, definitely a well-deserved win. He certainly led every lap and just dominated from the start. As Kane Halliburton, he's going to get third up.